Good afternoon. Welcome back to 340 Caribbean Culture. Today gonna be quick, fast, simple, and extra easy. We're making some pickup saltfish. Pickup saltfish is usually made with codfish, salted cod, but you can also find a cheaper version of it in some of the different Caribbean markets. It's either gonna be listed under bacalao or even pollock. Okay, pollock is a cheaper version of the saltfish. It really honestly don't taste no different. So I have tried it. Right now I have a couple pieces of saltfish. It's already deboned and everything else. What I did, I had it in a bowl. I let it soak for roughly about 6 or 7 hours in some cool water. And what I usually would do is take some ice cubes and drop it in it and just let it sit there on the counter. So even with the salt in it, the amount of salt, what it's going to do is lower the temperature, so it's going to remain safe while it's trying to soak out some of the salt out of the meat. Okay. I had it soaking for about 4 hours first. I dumped that off, and then what I did, I went ahead and added some more cold water with some ice. Okay. And I drained it off already. All I'm going to do is take it and I'm going to put it in the pot. I already got some water here boiling. It's just a few pieces, okay? And I'm going to drop it into the water and let it boil for a little bit to get rid, or scald off, to get rid of some of the excess salt, okay? Get it on for a minute or two. Saltfish, the pickup saltfish is something that you will find in the Caribbean, like parties and stuff like that. They will have it as an hors d'oeuvre. They'll also, you can also use it as a meal, put it in with some rice or whatever. But it's typically eaten with either crackers. I like it with rich crackers. And I also like it with Johnny cake. Okay? While that is scalding off, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the ingredients. It's only need to go for a little bit, not a whole lot of time. Okay? I have a bowl. For some reason I see better without my glasses nowadays. I have some onion. Just a regular white onion. I already started to use it, so what I'm gonna do is just give this a quick little fine chop. And this recipe, it doesn't take a whole lot to get it done. I like my ingredients to be finely chopped, and if you have the skill, it'll be nice to just go ahead with like 2 knives and give it a nice chop. Okay, that's just my preference. It doesn't have to be yours. But to me, the flavors get a chance to marry a little better when it's nice and fine. I have 1 red onion. Is this a nice little wash? You're not using the whole thing. Just enough to give it some flavor. That should be fine right there. Now, you can always go ahead and tailor this to your needs, whatever you want. More or less, it's up to you. This one onion is typically used in salads and sandwiches and stuff. It's not as much of a harsh bite as the yellow and white onion. That should be fine enough for me. Now, you can go in also with some cucumber, some tomatoes and stuff like that. But you don't have to. You know, to each his own what you want to put in there. And the more flavor, the better. Adding a little contrast colors. Most of the time people eat with the eyes more, than they eat with the mouth. Because if it don't look appealing, 9 out of 10 they're not gonna eat it. I sure as hell not. There's nothing hard about the recipe. The longest thing about this is basically the time that it takes to get the salt out of it. People from Trinidad, they make this, but they call it Buljol. So, it's a Caribbean staple. The first time I tasted it, I was real young. Lady by the name of Miss Brown, Elle Brown. She made it for a party that my mom was having. My birthday and my dad's birthday is basically the same day. Like she always say, "Oh, we had a party," but no, the party was my dad's. But because basically none of my friends were ever there. So hey, but she made it one time, and I fell in love with it. Few basic recipes, few basic spices. You can add whatever else you want to it. Cucumber, tomatoes, to each his own. Like I always say, make it your own. Going in with a little bit of parsley. I'm gonna turn this down. Woo! All the froth you actually see up on top is basically the salt. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna drain this. I'm gonna run some cool water on it. All right, this should be a lot easier to handle now. Not bad. I'm gonna have to add some salt to it. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this parsley. I'm gonna leave a couple big pieces. Either that or I'm just gonna drag some from the other side. From those that I haven't chopped as yet. I'm gonna get a little bit of thyme. Not a whole lot. Mama kind of prejudiced against thyme. Just put a couple thyme leaves in there, just to help waking it up, add a little more flavor. I made this for my niece's birthday party, and she really enjoyed it. I gave my wife a little taste, and she loved it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just break up the saltfish in there. This is boneless saltfish. So I don't got to worry too much about all them bones and all that stuff. Wash this out real quick. I'm gonna use the same pot and I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to it and I'm gonna put it on the stove to heat up. What I'm gonna do is just break it up with a little spoon while storing in the stuff. All the onions, peppers, parsley. Just keep breaking it up. Chantel, by the time you see this recipe, I think Auntie might be all finished. So don't be mad at me. I'm gonna go in with some black pepper. All-purpose seasoning. Some onion powder. Some garlic powder. I'm gonna give this another stir. I tasted it before when I took it while it was in the pot, and it definitely needs some salt. Now at this point you can go in with regular salt or you can go in with Obey if you want to be all fancy. Normally I try to leave some salt in it so it doesn't because the natural salt itself that they use to cure the meat, it adds such a hell of a flavor. But it wasn't a lot of saltfish that I had, and the last time I did some saltfish, it was extremely salt, so I had to soak in for a good while. So I guess this batch wasn't as salty. So just have a little bit of olive oil. I heated it up and pour it on it. Continue to stir it in. You take this and you put it in the fridge and just let all the flavors marry each other. Man, and you have your serious meal. Go ahead and give it a quick little taste. That's pretty good. I think you need a little more black pepper. No more salt. That was the perfect amount of salt. And there you go. Put a little more green. Eat that with some crackers. Or make you some Johnny cake. It's so refreshing. Like I said, you can chop up some onions, tomato, cucumbers, the bell peppers. You can put whatever you want in it to get your salad, because it's basically a salad. That's what I call it. But that's it. It didn't take long. It doesn't take long to create. That's what it looks like. Put that in the fridge and enjoy. Thank you guys for coming back for another video. I really appreciate you guys. There's been an uptick of the subscribers. Please help us out. Let's grow this channel together. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come back for another video. You know, we really appreciate you guys, and thank you for helping, you know, grow the channel. Stick and stay. Continue to watch. We have a lot of different videos coming. I think I have a pretty good lineup. And till next time, love you.